Hello everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're gonna do the detailed and full review of the Moto M. So the Moto M is the latest mid-range phone from Lenovo under the Moto branding, and this is priced 15,999 in India for the 3GB RAM variant and 17,999 for the 4GB RAM variant. So in this video we're gonna do the detailed and full review and see how far the device is in terms of the performance, the camera, battery life and the overall experience using the device, and we'll also see if this device makes value for money in this price segment. So without any further delay, let's get started with the detailed review. So first step, let's see the design and build quality. So design wise, this is the first Moto device under the 20k price point with a metallic chassis. You can, if you have used the Moto G4 Plus, the Moto G4, Moto G4 Play and Moto E3, all of these devices had plastic finishing, and this is the first device under the sub 20k price point from Moto with the metallic unibody construction, and this actually looks quite good. The rear panel has a slight curvature towards the edges. The sides have flat panel and the edges are chamfered, which adds to the beauty of this device, and overall it's a well built phone and looks pretty good. On the front panel we have the Moto branding and on-screen buttons and 5.5 inches full HD display. And on the left side we have the SIM tray. It's a hybrid SIM card. Again, this is the first time Moto is using a hybrid SIM card in this price category. Previous devices have had dual SIM cards and micro SD cards separately. Now we also have the power and volume keys on the right side. On the top we have the 3.5mm audio jack, and at the bottom we have the USB-C type port along with a speaker unit. On the rear panel we have a curvature towards the edges, the 16 megapixel camera unit, dual tone dual LED flash, the fingerprint scanner and the Moto branding at the bottom. We have the two antenna bands, and overall it feels a really good device to hold and use, and gives a premium feel altogether. But having said that, in prolonged usage you might feel it is a bit harsh on hands because of the sharper edges, but not a major issue. But if you're using the phone for quite some time, you might feel a slight pain in the hands because of these sharper edges. So that is the design and build quality of the Moto M. Overall it's a well built phone, much better in terms of the design and build quality when compared to the Moto G4 Plus. Now let's talk about the display. So this phone comes with a 5.5 inches screen size, and it is a full HD display. That's a 1920 by 1080p display, and the display quality looks really good. The sharpness levels and color quality are impressive, and the viewing angles are also really good, and the touch response also feels quite good. Now there is an option in the display settings to choose the color mode. You can see there is a standard and vivid color mode available, so you can choose the color mode based on your preferences. Then that's the display aspect. So overall it's a well built display and feels quite good and does the job pretty well. Now let's talk about the software. So we have the Android 6.0 Marshmallow on this device, and if you have used a Moto device previously, you might be already knowing that Moto devices are well known for their software. It's a plain stock Android, and this provides some really good experience if you want the stock like experience. So there are no third-party installed apps except for the Microsoft app. This is the first time Moto is bundling Microsoft apps installed, pre-installed, and you can also see nothing else is coming with this device pre-installed except for the Dolby Atmos app. So this phone comes with the stock UI, and you can also see the notification center, which is again the stock implementation. Again, the settings are also pretty stock UI, nothing much added here, and it's a basic set of options. And there's also no Moto app. That's kind of disappointing. Moto app did provide some added features like the Moto display and some gesture support were included, but since this is a MediaTek chipset, this does not come with a Moto app. So that's the software aspect of this device. Now talking about the performance, so this phone is powered by MediaTek Helio P15 octa-core chipset, and coupled with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. You also have an 4GB RAM, which comes with 64GB storage option. So in terms of the day-to-day experience, we would say this device performs pretty well, no major lags or issues, and the MediaTek Helio P15 octa-core chipset does a quite good job in day-to-day experience, and we didn't have anything to complain about this device. But when it comes to gaming, that's where the P15 falls behind the competition. The gaming experience was kind of laggy and not the best experience for a phone which is priced in this category. It should have been much better. Even with a 3 GB RAM, the gaming experience was not really good. A lot of frame skips happening. We already done a detailed gaming review. You can also check out that video. The link is available in the description of this video. So gaming was a kind of disappointing on this device, and it was not that best experience we would have expected. But unlike the Moto G4 Plus, there's no heating issue on this device, and the device was pretty normal temperature even after intensive gaming. So that was the gaming experience. And talking about the other aspects, you can see there's a fingerprint scanner located on the rear panel, and this does a really good job, and you can see it unlocks the device in really good time, and we don't have any complaints regarding the fingerprint scanner experience. Now other aspects include dual SIM cards, 4G LTE and voltage support, and you can also expand the storage using the hybrid SIM card available on this device. So this is the Antutu benchmarking score for the Moto M, and while it's quite a decent score, it's not really powerful score when you compare with the competition in this price category. Now let's talk about the camera. So we have a 16 megapixel rear camera on this device, dual tone dual LED flash, and this device does not come with laser autofocus unlike the Moto G4 Plus, which had a laser autofocus. Now here we have a face detection autofocus and a front facing 8 megapixel camera. Now if you look at the camera interface, it's not the Moto camera, instead it's a Lenovo's camera app. You can see some of the features included. Pro mode is there, art nightscape, FX and panorama are included, and some basic options are also included, and you can record videos in full HD. That's a maximum resolution supported. So it's a quite simple interface, not much of an issue, but it does not come with a Moto interface. Now talking about the camera performance of the Moto M, we would say it's a quite good camera in this price category. It's very similar to the Moto G4 Plus in terms of performance and does the job really well. We already done a detailed camera review of this device and found this camera to be a really performing camera in this price point, and in data shots the camera performs really well with good color quality, sharpness levels, and overall clarity looks really good. It's only in the low light experience it is slightly behind the Moto G4 Plus in terms of the overall low light experience, and the selfie experience also really good. So overall we would say the Moto M does a quite good job with the camera performance, and you won't be disappointed with the camera on the Moto M. Now let's talk about the battery. So it has a 3075 mAh battery, and with there is fast charging included. There's fast charging included on this device. So 3075 mAh battery can last you almost a day without any issues, and if you're a moderate user, you can get slightly above a day of performance. And this average screen on time could be around 4 hours or so with moderate usage. So that was the battery experience, and we would say since there is fast charging, the battery experience is definitely kind of above average on this device. So now we have talked about almost all aspects about this phone. So is it a really worth buying device? So if you're talking about a Moto M as a Moto brand, then this is a really good device because it has a stock Android, good design and build quality. It's first metallic device from Moto in the sub 20k price point, really good cameras, decent battery experience and excellent software experience. That was the pros of this device. Now cons include a weaker chipset. The P15 is not really a great chipset, and it does not really have great gaming experience, and this device only comes with micro SD card, which is a hybrid SIM card. That's again not the general Moto experience you would have expected. And finally the pricing is kind of slightly on the higher side, 15,999 for the 3 GB RAM variant and 17,999 for the 4 GB RAM variant. Feels a bit more expensive when you compare with other competitive devices. But overall we would say the Moto M definitely is a decent device to buy in this price point, especially if you're looking for great cameras and excellent software performance. So that was the detailed review of the Moto M. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to your YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.